Sparkles. Sparkles.
Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the right one. Hello, everybody. You can see my mug of hot chocolate there. Welcome on in. Welcome back. Welcome. Today we're going to be doing some sketches of one of my OCs on turning into a pony. I think I've done this once before, but it was like, I want to say 10 years ago. So yeah. I think I'm going to move Roscoe because he seems to be getting a little drowned out by the avatars. I did move him from the intro onto the swing set, and then I added some frogs and some little like firefly animations in one of the bushes, so that was exciting. What is your announcement, Neo? Let us know. Where is... Okay, I'm gonna move Roscoe. Where are we gonna move him? Right back there, maybe. He can be chilling over here. You can never get more a few days ago. They said, "Oh, that's so cute." I love seeing everybody's like happenings in Tomodachi life. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much more action there than in real life, it seems. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so if I have him over here, let's do this actually. He'll end up being covered up by the canvas. We'll move him over here. Now it looks like he wants to be let out of the room. Oh my goodness, I love this headcanon. Hello, Angel Eyes. Hello, hello. Welcome on in. Okay, so I need to copy this. We're gonna move over to the screen with the canvas on it. So I need to adjust where Roscoe is. Get rid of that. He'll disappear for a second. There we go. Okay. No. If anything, I'm a little tired. I took a nap, and then, you know how naps go? Sometimes they energize you, sometimes they make you more tired. So, and I refuse to have another cup of coffee because I gotta conserve my coffee beans. I had one this morning. And by this morning, I mean midnight. I woke up at midnight. And I didn't take my nap until 2? I think it was 2. So yeah, not upset, just maybe a little groggy. So, but I got my hot cocoa here. And I had some Nutella toast to satiate my somewhat hunger. Okay, where is my, hold on a second. Where the heck is my canvas at? Where's the, oh, I see. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. I know what's happening here. I see what's happening here. Okay. There we go. Now it's showing. Okay, so I did do some compiling of the previous pony sketches that I have done, and yes, we have the Jimiqua pony makes its return. So we have these. This is the character that I'm gonna ponify. I did an IRL sketch of this before the stream. I was listening in on another live stream, doing my lurking as I do, and doing some sketching of that one. So the new sketch will go here in the center. Let me see if I can find the really old artwork that I have that I did of this character as a pony. I don't know if I am gonna find it because it was when I was still in high school, and a lot of my artwork from back then has been lost to, you know, different systems, and lost to time. If I end up finding it, I'll put it up on the screen. I did upload a new Gumi cover earlier today before my nap. Ain't No Love in Oklahoma. Feel free to check that out on the channel in the Gumi playlist section. And then I did upload the artwork for that music video onto my DeviantArt page. As I do. Hello, Aubrey. Welcome on in. Welcome on in to everybody. I don't think I said that earlier. But welcome on in. I am not seeing it. Oh man. Is it in my stash storage? I don't think it would be. It's my old Twitch banner. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. It was when I was first starting out editing the pony generator. Anyway, yeah, I can't freaking find it. Anyways, let me pull my tablet a little closer. Let me get an artist glove on. And let me take a sip of my hot cocoa. Oh, no need to apologize. You're all good. Speaking of, what is your favorite type of coffee? Oh, I love a hazelnut coffee. I have hazelnut flavored beans, and usually I don't have like flavored beans, but I saw that over at the grocery store and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that. That smells heavenly. So I have that, and I have always loved hazelnut creamer. I think the first time I had coffee was with hazelnut creamer, so it's just kind of been a constant for me, you know. Okay, let me get my sketch pencil out. Okay. Oh, I forgot to show you guys, because I forgot to put it in the canvas here. I also have this one that I've done some rendering work on. It's another one of my OCs. But yeah, I'm gonna do some more rendering on that eventually when I feel up to it. So, but yeah, so that's also there. Let's see, what kind of pose should we do? Hold on a second. Let me change around something here. There we go. Okay. It did its thing. Made myself a bowl of oatmeal, a cup of green juice, the healthy guy. Oh, gotcha. Starting off the day good. Or maybe just because you're hungry. I don't know. I always associate oatmeal and like cereal with like a morning time thing. But there's also a time of the night too where it's like, I could go for some cereal. Right now I'm just kind of playing around with this pose. I don't know if I'll keep it, but I kind of like how it's different. I have like my default poses that I go with. No healthy snacks here. I will say the Nutella toast, it's not healthy, but dang, it sure is tasty. So. And make this head a little bit shorter. I guess smaller is the right word for it. Oh my goodness. She's found a new artist to love. But we love to see it, you know? Sometimes I'll be outside and doing some gardening, some yard work, and I have a summer vibes playlist, and it has a lot of older tracks in it. And I'll be, like jamming along with it, and then I see the artist name, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this was from the 70s. Who knew? Which is very soulful stuff. I think I will end up keeping this pose here, since I'm developing it a little bit further. I don't know if I've posted any of these to my gallery. I don't think I have. I've been slacking. I think I get distracted. I made 3 more flower coasters. Hey, look, man, when I get obsessed with like a new hobby, I go full into it. Oh, for sure, Blade, for sure. I feel like a lot of people back then, they were very they felt more free to experiment with different sounds and like an organic kind of a vibe to their craft, to their music. Like, I'm sure there was definitely kind of like a formula being established, but when you feel something in your soul, right? And it's not being bogged down by like, oh, well, this is what it's supposed to sound like. This is what like the structure is supposed to be, right? When it's not bogged down by all of that, there's more freedom of expression in that way, That's why, like, okay, so I see so many. I'm gonna change the way this head is, because it's not vibing for me. I see so many like shorts on Facebook that are taken from TikTok, and this goes for like Pinterest as well, and sometimes YouTube as well. And the shorts will be about like, oh, don't draw this way, don't like make your art in this way. And I'm just like, a lot of the time that's just a style difference, you know? So I feel like the more, like, for some of it, not all of it, of course. I don't like to make like generalized statements, but for some of it, I think that the more connected we are with the way that other people want us to make our artwork, the less connected we are to our own wanting to create in our own way. You know, like there's some points where, you know, I disconnect from the, what is it, like the art community, the community in quotes, because there's just so much like gatekeeping and policing going on. It's just like, y'all making it not fun by doing that. It's not a freely, you know, expressed community. It's just so backwards. It's so backwards to me. So, and I've told this story like before. It wasn't like all that long ago, but there was someone on Pinterest that got so like heated with me about a style difference, that they started getting all racist with me, and like, because my picture on Pinterest is the same one that I use here on my YouTube channel, and they started like saying things about how I'm white and whatever. I'm just like, are we for real right now? This is about a style, you know, critique. Sewer Rat, I think I did a reading on the way that it spreads and the symptoms. I don't know if I did the symptoms, but the way that it spreads, it's very rare. And like basically, wash your hands, don't kiss rats, and don't breathe in their leavings. So you know, and then if you're in like a prolonged close proximity with someone that has it, like, don't share food or kiss them. You know, make sure they cover their cough. I really don't think it's something to be like freaking out over, you know. So it is a real thing. I'm not gonna say it's not real, but it's very rare. It's, again, very, very rare. If you don't believe me, feel free to look it up yourself. So, that may be true, Yesiah, but it's not the origin of like where that came from. I think it's a language difference. We mix rat comics for another thing. Now would be a good time to incorporate it into your comic. Right, yeah, it is the media doing all of the freaking out. So, and you know, I think a lot of people, you know, they're having flashbacks from the pandemic. So, which I don't blame me at all for it. You know, it did a number on a lot of us. Some of it like permanent. I think a lot of people woke up to the fact that, you know, if we didn't have the media pushing a bunch of like fear-mongering stuff, I think it would have been handled better, you know, and there wouldn't have been like so much like social anxiety about it. Just finished the third page. Ooh, nice. Well, yeah, and like when they weren't around anybody else too, like they're walking outside by themselves, and like it just seemed really unnecessary. And then also the amount of waste from the masks too. If you saw like how many of those masks ended up in the ocean and in landfills, just not good. So, and it's kind of like that the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail, from the people that, you know, they were like, you know, trying to force everybody to wear masks, but then also, you know, trying to be like environmentally conscious. It's like, well, you know, the way that you're all disposing of these masks is not really environmentally conscious. I feel like this leg is like way too big. But yeah, I think a lot of people learned really quickly from the pandemic to, like, you know, what signs to look out for, that, you know, something is not quite right. And I always advocate, you know, for looking things up yourself, do your own research, you know, make sure that your source is not biased towards one side. You know, there's websites and you know, extensions for your browser that will tell you, you know, if something is more right leaning, if something is more left leaning, if it's in the center. You know, utilize those. Absolutely utilize those programs and services, so that, you know, you're getting the full picture of whatever it is that you're looking up, right? And then come to the conclusion, you know, like on your own terms as well. There's a bunch of stuff that, you know, I look up and I'm like, oh, I did not know that was a thing that happened then. Ew. He might be Angel. Sharing a cheese platter. Ooh, we love a cheese platter. I do think that, yeah, there are like larger forces at play that you know, are wanting to do another social experiment. Let me turn my music down just a little bit there. I can actually hear myself think. What was the simulation? The name of the simulation that they did before the pandemic happened? Event 201? Yeah, that was interesting. Like, what are you guys doing there? What's going on? So, you know, it wouldn't surprise me, you know, if they had another, you know, like simulation thing of this current event. So, agreed, Blade. Agreed fully. I watched a lot of the call outs from Rand Paul. I was like, this dude needs to protect himself and say, like, I do not want to off myself, just in case. Oh my goodness. Do I like digital or traditional art better? It depends on the day. Because like I said, like I did a traditional drawing of this character as a pony before the stream, and it was more like in this kind of a pose, a sitting down pose. And now I'm doing a second one here. And there's some things about traditional artwork that like I feel more comfortable with. But then when it comes to like doing line art and coloring and shading, I definitely feel more comfortable in a digital aspect of it. So it depends, right? That's my answer, I guess, is that it depends on what I'm intending to do with the artwork. You know, if it's just like a light sketching, you know, and I don't really intend on like cleaning it up or making it into like a finalized image, then you know, traditional is probably better. But if I'm intending it to, you know, bring it to its final point, being lined and shaded and highlighted, you know, fully rendered and stuff, then digital's definitely my way to go. He is Blade. Same thing with Thomas Massey. Now, like, I don't get into like politics very often. Is like it stresses me out, and sometimes it gets a little boring too. Nothing ever happens. Nothing ever freaking happens. But I like those two. I like those two a lot. They seem the most, from what I've seen. Now, like, there's some people out there that have done a lot more deep diving than I have, but from what I have seen, they seem to be the most honest of politicians. So. But yeah, that's my take on all that stuff. I think there's like I'm not worried about the hantavirus stuff. You know. I'm not panicked about it. Don't kiss the rats. Be more, you know, conservative with who you're sharing food and drink with. Wash your hands. Like, that's like the biggest thing is freaking wash your hands. Don't be breathing in the rat droppings. Like, some of these things are just kind of like a given. That's why I'm not freaked out about it. I'm just like, yeah, why would I? Why would I do that? Well, and I think it's a good thing to see things in that way, Blade. Or Isaiah. Sorry, maybe I should have gotten a cup of coffee. My eyes are like switching around saying what? This is very constitutional as work. Right. And I look at like the like where they're getting their money from too, you know, like okay, who's paying you the big bucks, you know, because that's gonna influence them. Oh, this needs to be pushed out a little bit more. I made new promises not to kiss the rats, as your username suggests. Hello, welcome on in. I'm doing all right for the most part, you know, just having a little bit of dyslexia. Yep, just follow the money. Hunter and Cove needs to duke it out with each other, not us. Do you guys remember the Ebola Chan? And oh gosh. Did they do it? I think they did a COVID Chan. Corona Chan, that's what it was. Ebola and Corona Chan. Now they need to do a Hanta Chan. Actually, wait, let me look this up. Hold on. I bet you someone's already done it. I bet you. Why is it showing up a boy band? That's not what I'm looking for. Oh gosh, that's freaking... What is that? Gotcha life? That is not what I'm looking for. There's a character from My Hero Academia, Hanta Seru. Seru. Oh no, oh my gosh. That is not what I'm looking for. I'm not finding any, like... well, no, hold on. That is... There is a comic. I cannot show this on my stream. It is a bit too lewd. It's a rat girl. The hantavirus is as an anime girl is a rat girl. Checks out. That checks out, yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. That makes sense. Yeah, it was so long ago, Yesaya. Oh my gosh. I remember there were conventions where people had cosplayed as Ebola Chan, and if I remember correctly, the convention got like all butthurt about it and like banned them from attending. Just a Black Plague wannabe for... Yeah, right. Right. Gonna move this leg upwards. This is A. I think that it needs that. This leg is bugging me. we'll do that instead here. Let's erase here. And we'll have it pointed down a little bit more. Trying out some non-stereotypical poses. Have I ever seen Fruits Basket? I have. I've seen the older one. I watched that back in high school. I have a yearbook that because I used to paint in my yearbooks, and so I have in there one of my yearbooks has a painting of Yuki and. Oh my gosh, what is the name of the cat one? The orange-haired guy? I can't remember his name. But I have a painting of them in their animal forms. I think that's the same page that I did a painting of like the little soul eater spheres, soul blobs. I think there was a painting of like the annoying orange and like a Minecraft creeper. Yeah. I used my yearbook as a kind of like a junk journal in a little bit of a way. I bet Yuki carried on to fire it. Oh no, man. The main girl from the series needs to be careful. I haven't seen the new one. I've been meaning to, just haven't gotten around to it. Wolf and I started watching Vinland Saga the other night. So far, we're enjoying it. Oh, Kyo. Okay. It's been so long, and I've seen so many anime over the years that like the names don't stick unless it's very iconic or somebody else says it, and I'm like, oh yeah. Only did paintings of wolves. I mean, that's pretty cool too, you know? I knew some people in high school that like their main shtick was drawing wolves. Why does this look weird from this side? No, it does still look weird from that angle. I do my pony faces kind of like anime characters or whatever it is that my style is. It's like relatively a similar facial structure, just with like a longer and bigger like nose area. So yeah, I don't really know how I would how I would describe my style. There's some aspects of anime into it, and even that's like there's so many different styles of anime too. It's kind of hard to say that it's like, oh, it's like an anime style. Okay, well, like, well, what style of anime? Are we talking One Piece? Are we talking Bleach? Are we talking Death Note? Like what? You know? Are we talking you know, like a moe theme? Like what specific style are we talking about here? And then there's like a mix of like some, you know, traditional like Disney in parts of it, you know. Just take what you like from, you know, from other people's styles and learn how to do it and adapt it into your own, and there you go. You've got your own style, you know. Hello, Lily. Oh, you're not too late. I'd rather you be late than never show up. So welcome on in. We drawing ponies. Hello, Adelan. I don't think so, not yet. At least from what I've seen. Hello, Strongheart. Welcome back. Present. I'm here. Don't give me a tardy slip. I'm here. I think I am gonna change the eye expression. Change that to this. Yes, the basketball game has now begun. At least the entries. The entries have begun. I hope that you had fun, Lily. Does it remind you of Catwoman Spank? Also, welcome on in. It is pleasing, yeah. Good luck to both of you, Adelon and Strongheart. Good luck. You guys are starting out strong with this this awful basket placement. Oh my gosh. The game's like, oh yeah, we're gonna give them a real easy one to start off with. I think I'll move this ear back. I don't even know how you did that. I'm impressed. Cause those basket placements when it's like right above the right above the launch point are ridiculous. It was. I was like, what the heck? How did you get that? Okay, give me a second here to take some more sips of my hot cocoa. That she does, Blade. That she does. Someone has done some calculations. It's like that lady with the math equations behind her head. She's looking all confused. Yes, the math is mathin' on some of them. Oh my goodness, it looks like you both were so close. Gonna move this over a little bit. Your sports channel is on. Hit him with a chair. Oh wait, that's a different. That's a different program. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, it's 5-5. Getting a close game there. Roscoe's Roscoe the cat is watching very attentively in the corner. Yeah, take care, Sewer Rat. Thanks for hanging out. If you come back, we'll welcome you. It is a close game. Oh yeah. This is the closest game I've seen in a long time. Oh, let me save. It's really quick. It is, Blade. It is. Oh my goodness, you were like bouncing on the rim of the basket there for a little bit. Good grief. I'm gonna select the tail here and kind of rotate it. Transform it a little bit. There we go. What in the Strongheart just like was like, I'm just gonna send it. Okay. We're making baskets. Oh my goodness. Good game to both of you. Oh my goodness. Good game. I am color me surprised and shocked. My gosh. That was a great game. Yeah, I can see your chats, yeah. For sure, Blade, for sure. It do be doing that. I'm gonna make an adjustment here to the mouth. Does she have a fang? And I want that to be visible. Okay, now I am going to put all of these into a folder. This one on top on a multiply layer. I'm gonna adjust my pen size. I think that's fine. And put the stabilizer on. Sequestration. You know, I watched a lot of MLP, and I don't have very vivid memories of those like seahorse ponies. I don't know if I ever, I mean, like, I watched all of Friendship is Magic, but I don't remember. I think maybe it was like a special or something I didn't watch. Oh, here, I'll give you guys some more stars. There we go. I'll feed y'all. Some internet sleuthing, maybe. I don't know. I was surprised when you found my Pinterest. I was like, what? Hello. I'm outside your window, but it's cool. I have some matchsticks to sell you. can't wait to get to the coloring part of this because I wanna get to the coloring of the eyes and the hair. I didn't do any rendering on this, which is actually supposed to be like a car sticker, you know, like when you have the car stickers that look like the characters like inside of the vehicle. It was like that. I never got around to printing it out. It was a while ago. I think that was when I was streaming on Twitch, maybe? It sounds about right. Excuse me if I don't say too much. Earlier I had a growing headache. And I'm trying not to bring it back by yapping too much. I took some Tylenol earlier. I think it was working earlier, and then it's like, okay, I'm done. I think the headache's from the weird sleep schedule that I've been having. My body's like, what are you doing? Get it together, what are you doing? Am I putting in a space there? Doesn't really look like it. Try to keep things roughly the same throughout the style. Oh, this face is like way too pushed in. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm happy that I go and I flip my my canvas around. Otherwise, I would not have seen it. Are you smart today or are you playing Tim? Why not? Oh my gosh. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw or if it's not a new thing, it's not a new thing, but it's new to me. I hadn't seen this before. Maybe I wasn't using my eyeballs. But Discord, like when you go to say something in a chat, there's, you know, the section where you have like the emotes and the gifs and like the like custom like server emojis and stuff. There's another section where it's cowmojis, like the little Japanese cowmojis. So that makes it a lot easier for me to grab some of those and use them in the 8-ball responses. Gives it some new life. Hello, Bob to you as well. Welcome in. It's so funny if we just use human names as greetings. John. Ah, a lovely John to you as well. The bread. It's weird that as a boy watched a lady make Bendy My Little Pony? What is Bende? What is Bende My Little Pony? I am not familiar with it. Oh, Bendy. Okay, like Bendy and the Ink Machine? Oh, gotcha. No, I don't think that's weird. No. I mean, there's a rule on the internet. If it exists, there's a pony of it. So I don't think it's weird at all. Well, somewhere out there in the universe, there's a pony of you too. You should, Strongheart. You should. And then send it over to me, cause one day I might draw it. There was at one point I did a combination. Let me see. Let me save this. I don't know if I still have it. Maybe I shared it with you guys at one point. Oh man. See, this is why, you know, when you go and you make your artwork and you're like, you know, just, you know, like roughly starting out, don't get rid of your artwork. Keep it. Keep it somewhere. Because I'm trying to find artwork from long ago, and it's lost to time. It's lost to a different machine. And I have no idea where it could go or where it could have gone. But I had made like a compilation art piece, where like I had combined all of the pony request drawings that I had made, and I put them on like the same canvas and like this cute little like landscape thing. It looked like they were like running together, and it was cute. And so yeah, is this a compliment? I don't know. I mean, you can take it as that if you'd like to. It's just kind of a known thing. I think it's Rule 85. Rule 85. If it exists, there is a pony of it. Well, that draws Eldritch being horrific, drawing and Goofy Goober, some of the guys, a few biblically accurate angel. Oh, that's cool though. Do you know what Rule 42? Hold on. I feel like I'm being tricked. Always bring your towel. Oops. Always bring your towel. Oh my gosh. You know, and I had a feeling it had something to do with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I did not know that one by heart. I wonder if my Twitter account has it. All persons more than a mile high must leave the court immediately. We got a Nephilim on our hands. The amazing Chinese dragon that had 3 spirit dragons with Yining circling it. Oh, that's pretty dang cool, man. Let me see here. Oh goodness, I'm so glad that I went and I redrew this model, because the initial The initial drawing of it is so, like, the eyes are so close together. Let's see, how far back do I need to go? Oh my goodness, there's the evil Ratatouille drawing. Oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second here, guys. I'm seeing how far back the artwork on my X account goes. Oh, I found some, okay, I found some old stuff that I'll share with you guys. Can maybe post it somewhere and I'll try. Sure. If you end up posting it, let us know. Okay. Okay. I need to save this somewhere. Do I have a folder that's just... Okay. Wow, okay, I need to eventually do another Gaku Poponi. Yeah. I'm gonna save this one as well. When did I post this? Oh, 2022. Okay. I'll show you guys in a second. Let's see, that's when I did some sub badges. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes! This isn't the exact one that I've been looking for, but like, this was the very first digital art piece that I ever made. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is wild. Okay. Like, I'm not seeing the artwork that I was originally looking for, but I mean... Maybe I haven't scrolled back far enough. Hello, Calamosity. Hello, hello. Yeah, the art that I was looking for, I cannot find it. Cannot find it. Oh no, it's right there. Where is this? Is this on my... I bet you this is on my Facebook page. Oh my gosh. I freaking found it. Why is it... Oh, it's stacked. Oh my gosh. Okay. We gotta go down some memory lane here in a second. Why did I stack them like this? Y'all. Okay. Okay. So the artwork that I was looking for is this one. Oh my gosh, it's so blurry. I don't have any of these in their like original format. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I did these 2015, that's what that says. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I had done 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 of these. I think these were requests, maybe. I can't remember. But yes, I ended up combining them into one piece. They were originally all separated. The pink pony with the turquoise hair. That was somebody's OC, but sure, you can claim that spot. I don't know who these all belong to except for this one. I know whose this one was. But yeah, so it's funny because like this one, the green one with the black hair, it kind of reminds me of a pony that some other account, like a 4chan account, had used. It's very reminiscent of that. As I moment him or home right now, which I don't like, and I don't know what we're gonna do for my sister's birthday party. But oh my goodness, I hope that I hope he wasn't injured while passing out, you know. And he gets some rest too. But you know, stay comfy, stay safe, you know. It can be a worrying time too. So but yeah, I'm sure they'll figure out something for your sister's birthday. Well, give me 1 second. I'm gonna open up a window because it's freaking warm in here. Okay. Yeah, it's freaking water time. Oh my gosh. I may eventually need to get more water. So give me 1 second. Okay, yeah, I have drinking the rest of my water. So let me get a different art piece up real quick, and then I'm going to get some more water. So the other one that I wanted to show you guys, there's a couple more. Where? Oh, here. Okay. So this was the first ever digital art piece that I ever made. From what I remember. This is the first one. It was this. And I used a base. As you can see, I used a base. Oh no, what is this? I should do a redraw of this one. Oh my goodness. I feel like I was in, maybe, I don't know, maybe I was in like 7th grade or something. I was in middle school for sure. Yeah. Anyway, all of this to say, don't get rid of your old artwork, because, you know, it's a nice little trip down memory lane for you later on in life if you continue your art journey. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up, and I'm going to get some more water. So I'll be right back. Okay. Gotten some more water. That might be also part of why I have a headache. Okay. So yeah, one of these days I'm gonna end up doing a redraw of this. There's that one. And then this one was from 2022, but I don't think I've shared it with you guys before. Maybe I drew it on stream. I think maybe this was when I was on Twitch. I can't remember, but here is this character based on lavenders. I don't know what's going on with her hair over here, but it was a choice. This is when I used to go by this name. Some different ways of shading the eyes here. The eyes! The eyes! This is another one that I wouldn't mind redrawing again. Flip that around. I like to see the different perspective if I flip it around. Thank you, Strong Heart. Thank you, thank you. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go back to the line art of I guess cleaned up sketch. I don't really know what I would classify this as, but I'm gonna get back over to this so that I can do some coloring in of the eyes on this one. But yes, a little trip down memory lane of my old artworks. Sometimes I'll do that and like kind of reminisce. I'm like, oh my gosh, where will I be in, you know, another 10 years? Back then I used to look at other people's artwork that had been doing it for, you know, for a while. And I would look at it and be like, oh my gosh, I have no idea even where to start. Like you start figuring it out after, you know, you just keep practicing, you just keep trying. Figure out methods that work for you. See you later. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Hope I'll see you again on another stream. Take care. I think my headache is slowly subsiding. So I think it was a hydration issue. I have not hydrated, therefore I will dihydrate. Perfect. Perfect solution. What's going on, Zilly? Why you nervous? What is the haps? It's about to storm. Ooh. Well, just stay safe. What kind of storm is it? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, some over here too in Southern Oregon. So I don't have to water my plants. Oh, a thunderstorm. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those are for sure scary when they're like really close to you. Yeah, absolutely. Oh man, I feel that strong heart. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it just passes. And nothing, nothing like too destructive comes from it, right? Do I have a thunderstorm coming? Not right now, no. I had one like a few weeks ago. But it was fairly far away, and it kind of ended up, going even farther away as time went on. I don't mind thunderstorms, so I would gladly take yours and put it over here, so we can both benefit from the repositioning of it. I will fight you for it, Yesaya. I will battle you for it. Those do freak me out, Zoe. Yeah. Those scare the bejesus out of me. Found a tiny packet of shredded cheese in the fridge. The blessed cheese. I'm gonna do this part in a different way. I mean, besides my headache, I'm hanging in there. I'm doing all right. Occasionally, I will yawn and stretch, and then my headache's like, "Oh, more blood flow? Think I'll hurt some more." I'm like, "No, why?" But hopefully it passes here soon, so. Exactly, strong heart. We must survive. And then I'm just kidding. I'm staying alive. Oh, good. Good. You have many birthdays ahead of you if all goes well. You must hug the world someday. You gotta work on that wingspan. Start doing some stretches. Okay, now I can start coloring. Now there's some light rain. Well, hopefully it just stays that way. Hopefully it's just light rain. Well, and I think that that's natural, Isaiah, you know? I think it would be unnatural to feel the same, you know, like at the same, you know, I don't know, this isn't a word, but like selfness. You know, we go through different like stages and phases of life. So I think it's important to, you know, not isolate yourself. You know, so you have people to lean on. Yep, just a little corner of the internet. I'm helpful. Oh, it's helpful. Back here and gaze upon the sky to take off the fly away with a big crater behind. There have been times where like I'll look up at it's always at the night sky. It's never during the daytime. It's always up at the night sky, and I'm just so like, man, it'd be cool to be a bat. It'd be cool to be a bat. Which we do have some bats over here. But yeah, whenever I look up at the sky in like the daytime, I get those little like squigglies in my eyes, and I'm like, brother, what is this? And then I see like a gigantic like jet going by. They're so loud. They're like incredibly loud. A female seahorse for no particular reason at all. We need seahorse OCs. We have pony OCs. We need seahorse OCs. So I'm going to take the colors that I already know that I have here. A sea house! Oh, I need to be careful about laughing too much. My headache's gonna come back. Oh my gosh. Sea hose. The epitome of silliness. It's a good idea, Colomasity, yeah. To do that during REM sleep, during the dreams. I wonder if I have the drawing of her on my Facebook. I might go and look for that here in a second. Once I've done some coloring here. Okay, now this part goes underneath here. The way that I've been doing my works is that I'll do the quote-unquote line work, and then I'll put color underneath it, and then just go layer by layer in that way, so that I don't have to do any like big cleanup or erasing of the line work. Because if there's color on top of it, then that will hide that line work that I don't need. So like all of this here is underneath the body line work. This can be underneath as well, because we still need the line work for the body visible there. Take me, dang moths. Like, would you like to see my wares? But it's, would you like to see my moths? Oh, I wanted to remind you guys, since it's coming up, I did reminders of this last weekend, but as the date gets closer, I'm gonna remind you guys today and especially tomorrow that there will not be a Sunday stream this weekend. Gonna fly down to California with my mom and visit my family down there, go to my cousin's graduation, I made her some crochet things. I also made my mom some crochet things for Mother's Day. And you know, I like to not have to worry about shipping stuff, so I'm just bringing things with me. So no stream on Sunday. I'll be in the air at the airport. Leaving the house fairly early in the morning. Not too early, thank goodness, but enough that I have like an hour until the flight departs once I get to the airport. You know, you gotta have the time to get through the TSA and not be stressing. Excuse me. No stressing. Yep, I will try my best. I'm gonna try my best to not watch any videos about about disasters, so I don't freak myself out. Thankfully, it's a shorter trip. I'll be back on Tuesday. Okay, there's that piece, and then there's a darker red that goes here. Okay. Go back up to here. So this character, she used to look very different when I first drew her. This is a character that I made when I was in, I think, middle school. I think it was middle school. And she was like an evil version of me. Her name is Blixane. And her hair did not used to be parted down the middle. It used to be parted kind of like how Vivion's is right now on the side there. And it was brown hair and then like a red streak in the front. And over the years, you know, she's changed in appearance. But yeah, so this is my character from when I wanted to be angsty. This is my angsty character. I'm gonna copy this down to there. Evil version of myself that has a dream, or if I get into a version of myself that doesn't have a soul. Oh my gosh. That sounds like a freaking epic battle, man. Holy crap. No, this doesn't show up right there. It's only these front bangs. But yeah, I think having like an evil version of yourself can be healthy at times. And I say at times because, you know, there are some people out there that, you know, are a little nutso, and use, you know, the like evil personification or evil like OC of themselves to kind of like excuse away the actual evil things that they have done. David. So yeah. So I leave a margin of sometimes there. Not all the time. Sometimes. Depends on the person. Gonna save this real quick because I have not saved it in a little bit. Ooh, a boss battle. Boss battle has begun. If you want to join it, feel free to join. We have priest, we have ranger, we have necromancer, we have mage, fighter, warrior. Fighter's not one. A warrior. I think it's just warrior. Druid, a bard. Feel free to join if you would like to. Happy priest and the priestess. Yes. As you do. So this part I am gonna erase. There we go. I'm gonna go back over to here, and I'm gonna start doing some shading real quick because I love doing the shading inside of eyes. Vocal? Are you saying vocal? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna make it quick if you can do it. If you Oh my goodness. I can hear these lines like portrayed in an anime. A vocal stem. Sometimes my brain gets locked into saying Peppa Pig. I don't ask me why. I don't know why. Or Greg's eggs. Greg's eggs in Winnipeg. I have to like not say it. Does it have like static on it, Strongheart? Is that why it's moving? Preach it, Calamosity. Preach it. Oh, it was static. Okay. Yeah, that would freak me out too. I'd be like, what the heck is going on? It's alive. Okay, now we take out a transparent brush and kind of go in the middle there. Take away some of that. Lock that, and we're gonna make it a darker color. Fade it down. Put all of this into its own folder. I do an add glow layer. Verse myself on all my bad memories and the negative emotions came with them. Came restore my mind, but I was also able to overcome them. Okay. It sounds like it ended on a good note. Generally, my emotions shut by that. I didn't have any emotions or feelings, and that was a trip. Oh my goodness, I bet. Let me change the hue of this. Oh, that was a quick one. My goodness. I feel like the Bidoof is pretty easy. It's a pretty easy one, it seems like. Okay, really quick. Let me look for this artwork. I'm also gonna take a drink of my water. That checks out, Yesai, yeah. That sounds like what an evil version would be. Okay. Let's go down another memory lane here. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. I do wish that Facebook loaded in pictures faster. I feel like I have no emotion sometimes. Sometimes I feel like that too. You know, you're kind of like oh, there's a word for that feeling. The feeling of feeling nothing, right? There's a word for it. I figured that's what was going on, Strongheart. Oh my goodness. Keyboard's like, yeah, I have something to say. I have something to say. Let me speak. I will be heard. Oh, there's so many memes. Oh my gosh, there's so many memes on my account. Can we just... Oh, I need to like put all of these into like an album or a folder or something. Holy... Oh my goodness. There's the puppers. There's that ghost photo shoot that I did with my bestie. There's the camping trip. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to see it in theaters. Money's a bit tight, so might have to just, you know, deal with the, you know, waiting until it's out on YouTube. So I'll probably be avoiding spoilers like everybody else that's gotta wait for YouTube. So yeah. But I kind of think that there was an episode 10. It's so yeah, like I love symmetry, and the fact that there's like only 9 episodes, I'd be like, can we get like a bonus episode? Can we just even it out, please? 11 days before your birthday. Hey, it's like an early birthday present for you, right? Excuse me as I'm sifting through a bunch of my old memes of simpler times. Yeah, donate for my theater trip. Oh gosh. There's so many memes. Can I please just get to my old artwork? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is my... Okay, so now I'm in my vaporwave era. Oh my goodness. It's a Kim Possible cosplay. Oh, one of these days I should draw the Inferno robot unicorn from Robot Unicorn Attack. That would be fun. Excuse me, I had to cough. Okay. Yeah, I ain't got no money either, man. When I have money is when YouTube gives me a payout. Do you guys want to see a drawing that I made when I worked at a Burger King? It doesn't matter if you want it or not. I'm going to show it to you anyway. So we had a whiteboard that was visible to the drive-thru, and this is a Burger King that is in the my parents' town. So not the town that I live in, but my parents' town. This is my first job that I ever had. First pay. I mean, I did like childcare for like parent-teacher committees that was paid, but this was like my first one that I had to like sit down like with it like an interview, and you know, it was, I don't know, it felt more serious. So, but anyway, so there's a whiteboard that's visible to the drive-through, through the window, and the lore behind this. Okay, the lore behind this, is that I don't know how many times people asked us how many nuggets is in a 10-piece chicken nugget, and I about lost my mind. And so eventually I went and I drew this. It's $1.49 for 10 pieces of chicken nuggets with this cute little chicken. And yeah, apparently the chicken's name is Gerald. The caption reads, "When you've done all of your tasks at work, but still have 10 minutes left in your shift, so you just go and make a sudden advertisement. His name is Gerald." But yes, so I was like, how many times people gotta ask? At that point, I was like, are they rage baiting me? Are they rage baiting me? How many times do I have to say that there are 10 pieces in the 10-piece chicken nugget? Oh my gosh. I don't even know how much the 10-piece chicken nugget is these days. It's definitely not $1.49 anymore. That is wild. That was 2017. Oh, here's another one. Not the same like whiteboard kind of a picture, but here's this. So when my tasks were done, when things were slow, I'd go and I would draw these. So there's that. This is the nostalgia section of the stream. Shrinkflation, it's now $6. $6 or only 6 pieces. Shrimpflation. Everything's just shrimp. We don't have chicken nuggets anymore. We have shrimp nuggets. Oh, dude, the freaking... Oh my gosh, it's this piece. Dude, I don't know if I have this. Do I have this on my computer? No, I don't. This is getting saved. You guys are gonna... Okay, here. Hopefully I'm gonna end up finding the artwork that I'm looking for, but here's some more art. This used to be my header on Facebook for a while. Whatever, I'm getting cheese fries. Wonderful. I freaking love French fries and cheese fries. Dude, carne asada fries. Oh. Oh, this is rough, man. The cravings are rough. Okay, I'm still scrolling. I'll find it. I'm determined. And if it's not in here, then I'm going to be very sad. The reason I'm looking for this old artwork is because, like, for A, it's nostalgia, but for B, it's for how I'm coloring this right now. Let's go. Come on, Facebook. Work with me. Some old artwork of another pony OC. There's some miraculous ladybug art. Oh, those glass gauges that were very painful to put in the ears. I'm probably just gonna end up eventually coloring her like gray because she does have gray on the shirt. Probably end up just doing that. I am just curious like how far back this goes. Because if I have it, then I have it. Was there a star? Here, let me feed y'all the stars. There we go. Pictures from a youth group retreat. I'm going deep into the recesses. Here, while I wait for it to load some more, I'm just gonna grab the color from here. So there's some movement on the screen. I feel like it's... Yeah, maybe it's just because I don't have the sclera color in. Already May 16th for me. Wow. Live it in the future. Cue the gif of Squidward crouching on the floor saying future. Still feel like it's too dark. I kind of like that, actually. Yeah, oddly enough. Kind of like that. And we'll add a little bit of that. Bit of that. And then when I go to fully color this in, kind of a placeholder right now. All of that will be colored there. Let me erase some of this, clean it up a little bit. See you later, Coolmosity. If you come back, we'll welcome you back. Welcome back, Strongheart. Welcome, welcome. Graduation picture from 2015. Oh, it be moving so slow. Oh, yes. Okay, so that was from Facebook. Okay. Because there's the artwork. Okay, I found it. Not the one I was looking for, but I've found a I mean, it's a little blurry, but it's not as blurry. There's that. Oh my goodness. Here's some art from when I reached 12,000 page views on DeviantArt. Here, I'll show you. Here's that. I think I'd have to hear that for myself to like fully like hear the accent that they're putting on, but like the last part of it kind of reminds me of like Canadian almost. Nope, I cannot find the artwork that I was looking for. It's not here. It is not here. The very first one that I have found, the very first image that I ever posted to Facebook was this one. It was this one. But that is not the image that I am looking for. The hair color is cool though. I wouldn't mind making a character with this kind of hair again. It is cool. I think at one point I did actually have hair like that. Okay. Let's power through. Since I was not able to find the art that I was looking for. Someone is yelling outside. At 11, almost 11:30 at night. I'm like, brother, what are you doing? Why are y'all being this way? Now we don't see any of this, but I'm still gonna color it in just in case. Okay. Thank you, Strongheart. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen other videos where people are like showing what English sounds like to people who don't know English. And it honestly reminds me of like Simlish. Had a fear of Sim since I was like 8. Oh, dude, it's the movement so unnatural. Definitely, don't look at some of the glitches where people are like spidering out, because it's gotten, as far as I'm aware, it's gotten worse. So, yeah. Yeah. Hello, Jake. Simply looks like the mount I should have got for beating Lily and Diablo. Wait, what? Oh, Lilith and Diablo? I can see it, yeah. Well, enjoy your time over there. Say the fact that I was scared of the Chuck E. Cheese mascot and the disgusting Easter Bunny. I mean, I think a lot of people were scared of them because there's reason to be scared. It's like they're freaky looking. All of this is gonna go here. Oh, you ran away. Oh, I see. Well, don't let them don't let them keep you there. I don't blame you for running away. That place, I would not be able to live there. Too chaotic for me. Had Dreamer, it was the 2000s Chuck E. Cheese animatronics versus the early 80s. Oh my goodness. You know, if it wasn't such a protected IP, I could see that I could see people making like a variation of Five Nights at Freddy's with the Chuck E. Cheese characters. Unfortunately, I think that the owners of Chuck E. Cheese would probably be not too happy about it. Yeah, they are still functioning. Yep, they still have locations. Whenever Wolf and I go down to visit his family, I always see one on the way. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. They really changed up the design. Well, it's a kids casino. So it's like, I guess if your kid is, very much into like, playing the arcade games, but also, like gambling their tokens, your money, your money away. Um, then maybe they'd be into it. So, or if the parents have like a nostalgic, kind of a feeling for Chuck E. Cheese, I guess that's who would be going to them. Somehow they're still around though. The original Aiden Ross stream gambling for kids. Yep, exactly. Breadstick. Where? Where's the breadstick? I'm going to put all of them in my purse and leave. I'm not going to order any actual food, just only a breadstick. Well, the thing is, Blade, is that like you weren't really able to go unless you had like kids with you, which was a good deterrent for weirdos. But like I went to them when I was a kid, and from what I remembered it like, or how I remember it, it's like you would get a stamp upon entering that like you could only see under like a black light. That's your entry. And then, you would go and put some money into like the token machine. And it would give you tokens and you could go and, spend your tokens on whatever. I went when like the skee ball machine, the skee ball game, did not have the clear plastic cover over the holes. So me and one of my younger brothers, we would climb up to the holes of the skee ball machine and just start dropping them into like the 10,000 point hole. And it would just be pumping out tickets like crazy. That's the other thing I miss, is that like the ticket muncher machine. It was so satisfying to get like the row of tickets without any like kinks in it, so it wouldn't like break off. It would just keep on going. It'd be like munch, 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 munch. I loved that sound effect. It was great. It was very nostalgic for me. I can't recall anything like super fantastic about the pizza. It was just kind of like meh, whatever. So but yeah, I still have a fondness for the little like the arcade game where like you would put coins into it and then like it would accumulate over time, and like, you know, if you timed it just right, it would push over some more coins off the edge. And then the oh my gosh, it was called Smokin' Token. What is, hold on. It was this one. Freaking yeah, this one. Will it save properly? No, it's a WebP. Where can I find? Oh, here. Hopefully this, gosh. Oh my gosh, you can buy a Smokin' Token game for $1,600. I don't need this. I am simply surprised by it. Yeah. Yeah, I miss the tokens too, because it was like a tangible thing, you know? It was you know, the cards, you go through them so quickly. You go through your tokens on the card so quickly because like you can't see it. You can't feel it. Where did this why did it save there? Okay, it's this. Oh, unsupported file format. That's real nice. That's real grand. That's really awesome. Shakey's Pizza? I've never had Shakey's Pizza before. Was it more of like an older thing? Here, I'm just gonna do that. I get $1 million every time Euphie says tangible. Tangible! 1,000,001. Every Sunday you get another one. Okay. Here. Now it'll open. This one. So this is Smokin' Token Extreme because there's 2 of them. I remember playing on the one that was just one singular thing, but there's a ramp back here, and you would have to time the insertion of the token just right so it would go into these holes, and there's like a little opening down there at the bottom. There was at one point I hit the jackpot on this one, and it was purely by accident. But yes, that was like my favorite one. Do they still do the animatronic show, Josiah? I don't know. I had heard that they had like replaced it with something else. Used to play these silent comedy movies there at Shakey's. Oh, that's cool. Mostly a West Coast pizza place. Is it like California, Oregon, or Washington? I don't know if I've ever seen one. I've been to a Pietro's Pizza. They had like an arcade attached to it. The same trucks with stages with the stupid dance floor. See, and like, I don't know. I'm definitely not like part of the target audience anymore, but like I don't see the appeal of that. I think they should have kept the animatronic thing of it, especially with, you know, like the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. They could have absolutely profited off of that. Someone tries to recreate the bite of 87. Oh, all of there. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to keep my my eye out. Euphie next to the bite of 27. There we go. It's very true, Jake. Yeah, you kind of end up bringing in weirdos. But like they did like an adult version of Chuck E. Cheese. It's supposed to be like for the adults that liked that like nostalgic, you know, feel of it. And they have animatronics in there, but they're not, from what I remember, they're not functional. They're just like, it's like a museum with a bar in it. So, yeah. Oh, it's got a pizza logo? Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Bring back the 70s Chuck with the cigar. Now we're talking. That was peak character design, man. It's an actor dressed as a Cinnamon Mafia guy. Oh, okay, okay. So, oh, Godfather's Pizza. Oh, okay, I see what the connection is there. For us older people, we need the cigar check. The kids can have the dance floor. Separated dining areas. Buildings entirely. Okay, got 5 minutes left. I can do it. One with functioning 90s pizza robots who put people in a house with them streamed online. Oh my gosh. Abusive robots. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. go. Some very quick highlights thrown in here. It do, and it's too late for me to change it. At least for right now. I may eventually go back into this and fix it a little bit more. If anything, I need to move it inwards a little bit. You know what I could actually do? Because you're right. Is I could do this here. Take away all of that. This. Do that. I think it's. What layer is it? This one? Yeah. Keep that there. It's a little more angled that way. I was like, no, I mean, you're right. That's valid. Valid point. Oh, it's midnight. Rah. Thank you, Yesaya. Thank you, thank you. If you enjoyed the stream, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Tomorrow I am going to be playing a game called Among Trees. Hopefully it works. It works fine and things aren't too laggy. If it gets too laggy, I'll just jump back into Minecraft as I've been playing. So hopefully it all goes well. I hope that you guys will join me. It's a very relaxing game. It's very lo-fi. So yeah, feel free to also look it up if you're curious. I got it a while back, so I'm just jumping back into it. Throw a little highlight in here. There we go. Okay. This pony is done, at least from what I see. There we go. I'm gonna save this. All right, I am going to move over to this screen here. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna post my links. Feel free to check out my art gallery if you would like to. I do have a new set of pieces on there from my latest Gumi cover music video, so feel free to peruse. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, there's the link for it. Feel free to do so if you want to see my posts on your Twitter feed when my stream has ended. A thank you and things you can look forward to in the future. Here is my Ko-Fi page. Feel free to support me over there. Get yourself some freebies, some free bases, some free PNG Tuber Plus models. Feel free to do that. That's also where I host my commissions. If you would like some personalized artwork from me. If you want some pony artwork, if you want some art of your your D&D character or something, right? I also do emotes and sub badges. Feel free to check out my commission website. It has all of the information that you might need. Like I said earlier, on Sunday I will not be here. I'll be up in the air. I'll be flying down to California. And then I'll be back on Tuesday. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm going to head on out. I'm going to find some food. I think I'm hungry. So, anyways, have a good night, everybody. Hope to see you again tomorrow for some Among Trees gameplay. Until then, stay vibin', stay creative, and I hope to see you again then. Bye-bye!